Just a little self-love reminder that you are absolutely fine, beautiful, handsome, just the way you are. So often, society tells us that we have to be smaller, we have to be bigger, we have to look a certain way to fit the mold of the people that we are with, the people that we see on social media. But is that realistic? Is how our body physically appear? Does the way our body mean that we are a nicer person, that we are a kinder person, that we are able to make friends easier? I saw this one Instagram post and it really hit home. And it was Sally, or I think her name was Nikki or something. Nicole's really nice because she has abs. People think Nicole's funny because she has big quads. People assume Nikki is a very kind heart because she has blank. No one walks up to somebody and looks at them immediately and is like, wow. Just because they have really nice biceps means that they're automatically super nice. No. Oftentimes, we think we have to fit the mold of every single influencer that we see. Oh, they're super lean and super ripped. I'm not that super lean and super ripped, so I have to change things. There's something wrong with my body. So many people would kill to have an able body, to no longer be in a wheelchair, to no longer have to use a prosthetic, to have all 4 limbs, to be able to not have I don't know, so many different things. And yet we are consumed with being smaller, with being bigger, to being more muscular, to being more toned, to having all these different things, and yet we always forget the blessings that we have. I'm so guilty of this. I'm so guilty of thinking that I have to fit all these social norms of looking a certain way. And it's Emma, I do so many things that so many different people usually do not do. And it's I forget that myself, and I'm so guilty of that. And honestly, it's just a reminder to all of us that I've said this before again and again, in 80 years from now, you're not gonna look back and think, wow, I wish I was skinnier. Wow, I wish I was bigger. Wow, I wish I was toner, leaner. You're gonna look back and think, wow, I wish I would have actually enjoyed the food. Oh wow, I wish I would have enjoyed that moment. Instead of worrying about the calories or about how you look. I feel we have to normalize different bodies being in social media instead of the mainstream physique. Because you are just teaching younger generations and younger viewers that this is their ideal body. If they don't have it, then they aren't ideal, then nobody's gonna love them. But what I feel we should be promoting is that whatever body that you have, regardless of ability, is amazing, is beautiful, is handsome, is fine, is whatever you want to call it. Because at the end of the day, your body does so many things bigger than you know. It literally functions without you even trying. We do so many things without our body telling us that we're doing it. So many times we're so pain-free. We take that for granted. Oh, I have a catch in my neck. Oh, my knee hurts today. And it's wow, I really take my body for granted. And all the things that I can do for granted. Instead of focusing on wanting to be smaller. Or bigger. Or leaner. Because it's the things that we consume that is reinforced within us. And I think often that we mix ourselves up with reality versus expectations. And we have to put ourselves first, that if you can maintain something that's legit physically healthy for you, that you are regulating your hormones appropriately, that you are still getting your menstrual cycle, if you are still able to function and run and hike and swim and jog and lift weights and do all these beautiful, amazing things that your body allows you, it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean that you need to be smaller. Because literally, I was in the gym today and there are so many different body types. And not a single time would I ever tell that person, oh, you need to be smaller, you're kind of big. Never in my mind would I ever tell that person that, or even think of that person of that, because their bodies are their own and they can do such amazing, beautiful things that I can't even do. Like, one person was lifting super duper heavy and they were so physically strong, and I was like, man, you are so physically strong. And not a single time was I like, oh, you're kind of fat, oh, you're kind of big. Like, no. You look at that person in amazement of absolutely, you are so strong. And it's like, I feel like we need to really just emphasize that in our media, in our society, because so often, just because we don't fit clothes, just because the clothes that we wear are not flattering for us, it does not mean that is our fault. It simply means those clothes weren't made for us. It simply means that those clothes weren't for us, not that we weren't made for those clothes. Clothes aren't meant to fit, or we aren't meant to fit clothes. Clothes are meant to fit us. And so often we forget that. And I think that's where the fashion industry, I'm just gonna say it, kind of is behind in times. Because so often I struggle finding like flattering tank tops, because I have broader shoulders and many tank tops are made for like more narrow people. And I feel like that's not realistic. And I feel like one of my goals in life is to be able to create tank tops that are for broader shoulders, because I don't feel very like confident in regular tank tops, and so I want to make tank tops that I feel confident in. And it's just like a reminder to me that I don't need to fit clothes. Clothes need to fit me, and it's not my fault. And I want you to also know that too. That if you are losing weight for physical health reasons, that's all that matters, honestly. Not to get smaller, not to get, not to say that there's something wrong with building a physique of your dreams. There's nothing wrong with that. As long as it's in the heart and the intention of trying to improve yourself, rather than trying to meet expectations of society, if that makes any sense. So, I want to leave you with this. Do not forget all the amazing things that your body does for you. It's very easy to get caught up in society and media and all the things that the world is telling us to be, because oftentimes we forget that. Because at the end of the day, as long as your body can do the beautiful things that it needs to do, and that it's healthy, and that it's physically able to do amazing things, that's all that matters. It doesn't matter if you have abs, if you have definition, if you're toned. If you are currently struggling right now, I would so recommend watching Linda Sun's videos. She is so body positive, food positive, and so many things that have just opened my eyes up. And it's just like a piece of home on the internet. And I just think their videos have helped so many people. So if you're struggling right now, go check her out. Definitely support her channel. But number one, most importantly, support yourself and support your body, because it does such amazing things for you. Food for thought.